Worst school scandals. According to Reddit, number 21. In middle school, 8th grade, early 2000s, one of the hot girls sent a couple of nude pictures to her BF. Sorry, I see the chat overlay, boom. It wasn't long until half the school had these pictures. Police ended up becoming involved to make sure that any and all copies were destroyed. In high school, there was a little scandal involving the teachers and a teachers club called the Hot Tub Club. That doesn't sound good. Faculty members that had hot tubs would host a weekly hot tub party with other hot tub owners. Turns out they were all getting wasted and having a swinging party every Wednesday. Somebody's spouse found out about it, and there were a huge exodus of hot tub teachers from my senior year of school. You gotta have a lot of attractive teachers if they're willing to swing with one another. I'd imagine, well, maybe there were only certain people allowed, Some people weren't invited to the hot tub club. If I were your friend and you had a hot tub, would we have swinging hot tub parties? I mean, would I be allowed? As we continue up to number 20, we had a few scandals at our school. Here are some standouts. Student hid a pregnancy test from her parents. No, not the test, the actual pregnancy. She ended up giving birth at home and killed the baby. You just softball that in there? Holy shit. One teacher sexually harassed the students. More than normal? The normal amount of sexual harassment is enough to be like, what the fuck, bro? But not so much that it's like, okay, arrest that guy. Forgive me. Did I say the right amount? What I mean is the normal amount, like the typical amount, is that people would go, man, that guy's fucking gross. But one day, the right girl's gonna come along and be all like, really? Can I get an A for it? You can get whatever you want. It's fucked up, but that's the world. Some people know what they can get away with. Some people know how to, Bruh. Students engaging in sexual acts at the nearby church. At the church? I mean, y'all don't have stairwells in your school or, closets or something? Why y'all go? Y'all going to an actual church? Y'all really don't believe in God, boy. Y'all out here like, listen, that stupid religion house is over there. Let's go bang it out. You like that, God? You like that? Make me last longer, God. Sorry. We were banned for having masses at the church. Huh. Number 19, boy. I don't have to understand it. I was in 4th or 5th grade. Someone sketched in the middle school bathroom not to go on school Friday. I mean, you mean not to go to... That's what it says. Not to go on school Friday or I will bang bang. Boy, if they find out who said that, it ain't gonna be so funny. Okay? I don't bang twice, I bang thrice, y'all. I just want bang, bang, bang. I don't want relationship, okay? This was then brought to attention of the county and state police. We did not have school that day and the police searched everyone's lockers for a firearm over a joke, bro. What if they found somebody with a little bit of weed? You ruined somebody's life with your stupid edgelord wannabe meme garbage. Don't go on school, me bang bang. I hope this kind of stuff didn't happen at your schools. But I'm sure you guys are all very well adjusted. Well adjusted enough to like the video, I'm sure. Number 18. Long story short, the principal got arrested for hiding cameras in the bathroom. This was back in elementary. Oh my god. Not that it's better when it's not that it's better when it's high school, but it's still fucking disgusting. It really just sours, you know. It gives me a bad taste. I want good tastes, man. I want chocolatey tastes. I want Gushers. Do I have Gushers on the wish list? Don't put stupid shit like Gushers on your wish list as you approach Christmas. Fa la 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 la. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to get Gushers. Fa la 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 la. Stop it. Two things, both in middle school. I was at home on a Sunday watching the news with my mom when all of a sudden my 6th grade teacher's mugshot showed up. It said that her and her husband were pulled over and the police found 6 pounds of high-grade weed. Bruh, what is high-grade weed? Can I get some of that? What is high-grade weed? And how do I get it? You know? If I could, I'd make an entire wall of my room, just shelves for different types of weed gummies. I'd want it to be like a Willy Wonka type situation in here, but I'd want to go full Willy Wonka. So if somebody came in here, the wall would like fall on them or something. And then my little ganja midgets would come out. I call them the ganja lanjas. They'd be like, ganja, lanja, we forgot words. We got too high, this song is absurd. This dude's dead, we'll drag him away. Will you give us some weed if we stay? And I'll be like, here you go, man. Thank you. Thank you, ganja lanjas. It's dumb. I apologize. So look, they found some high-grade weed on them, right? Whatever. It led to a search warrant for their home. They literally slept on an inflatable mattress. The whole house was a grow-op. She didn't look like a hippie, but I don't understand. She was not mellow at all. She was a bitch. They always are. Here's my fucking confusion, guys. Y'all got that many pounds of weed in your car, and you fuck up like that? And, you know, get caught by the police? You must be selling it. You can't be broke. Why are you a teacher? Why are you a teacher? Why are you a teacher? This dude probably had a dope well, they were on an inflatable mattress, so I don't even know what to say. Where was any of the money going? Maybe they just started out and were trying to make something. You know what I mean? That's so sad. Some of us live lives where we probably know that we'll never own a home, you know, not with the way things are going right now. It's going to be a while. We're going to have to score some kind of position. We're going to have to score some kind of riches. We're going to have to do something to turn it around and make some kind of normal living occur. And you see these people out here like on an inflatable mattress in their room or whatever. And maybe they just bought the home. It says home. We don't know. Number 2, in 8th grade, one of my friends, their parents got cancer. He fought it. It was a good idea to bring he thought it was a good idea to bring their meds to school and hand them out like candy. These were strong meds, and not all of them were pain pills. At least 5 kids overdosed. 2 of them had seizures. Thankfully, no one died. Yo, kids are terrifying. Sometimes you don't know who to blame. I always want to say something like, oh, don't have kids, bro. This shit's terrifying. But maybe the parents are to blame here. If you have kids, oh shit, you fucked up. It's too late. But you definitely need to hide things. You definitely need to try to put them out of their reach. Put it in a lockbox. You need to kid-proof things. If you have cancer meds, don't leave them where a child can get them. This kind of stuff happens. I'm the type of dude where, look, I'm not dying to have any kids, but I think if I ended up with one, I wouldn't be scared to tether them to me. Do you get what I'm saying? Fuck that kid. He's gonna go running off. He's gonna go trying something. Kids are a nightmare. They're abominations. Anyway, Chop 2 Screw says, those school salaries are great, so I guess they had to do what they do. No, the school salaries are not great. They are not that great. That's what you meant. Just Julie says, why did I just imagine a bunch of broccoli-looking dwarves smelling like weed signing the Ganja Lanja song? Yeah, that may be the most ridiculous thing I've said, especially so early in the stream. I'm crazy. Vance Digimon says, is it a bad that I hope I don't live long enough to find myself in that situation where I am homeless? Well, nobody wants to find themselves in that situation. Seraphin says, maybe the kid stole the meds from a cabinet, Kyle. Just like a cabinet's not good enough. You have kids and this is your cancer medication. A cabinet's not good enough. You should treat medication like it's something that could kill your kid if he ingested it. Do you get what I'm saying? I know it makes sense to want to keep all your pills in a cabinet, my dude. But until your kid's probably like, I don't even want to say 7 or 8, my bro. Keep that shit so high that the gymnastics that they need to pull off to get up there would certainly cause something crashing down. Make it so that the kid either hurts himself trying to get to it or breaks something so that it makes noise and you're in there and you're yelling at him and you're punishing him so that they fucking understand that they don't need to try this bullshit again instead of handing out pills. Do you get what I'm saying? You're fucking liable. That's the way you need to look at it. You're liable. Your kid took your medication that you had accessible to him to school and handed it out. Kids overdosed and had seizures because of you. This child is too young for proper blame, my dude. Kids are out here smacking the shit out of people, and they send them to this fake-ass little wannabe jail because they can't properly punish them. The adults that are the wranglers of these kids are accountable. You can't just dump that blame like it's not yours. Your medication shouldn't have ended up in him. Is somebody really talking about D-Luke in my damn stream? Kyle, I just wanted to drop in and say that you're going to be mad unless you already got him, but I finally got D-Luke. Yeah, I most certainly didn't get no fucking D-Luke. And I'm not dumping money into Genshin, so I guess if I get him, I'll get him. If not, I'm probably just going to end up with Zhongli, even though I'm like 30 wishes away from the hard pity. Why are we talking about Genshin Impact? Number 16. A girl in middle school was telling, congratulations, by the way, I'm not so salty that I'm not going to be happy for you. You did it. Great. Congratulations to you. The only thing that would make it so that I could sleep and not cry tonight is money. I'm kidding. You know, the link to the wish list is in the description. Number 16. A girl in my middle school was telling people that she had a hit list of people that she was going to kill. Damn, middle school? That's pretty edgy. Got caught with the list. She actually had the physical list. She wasn't just telling people that she had it. She physically had the list. She made the list. She wrote names on it. What an edgy little shit. What a Death Note fucking loser. Well, she got sent to the hospital for a while. It's because she's a girl. If she was a boy, they'd send his ass to juvie. She came back years later in high school. Good for her. Was she hot? You would have mentioned if she was hotter when she came back. Oh, she came back later in high school and this chick had like triple D's now. They were so big and so nice. And she always had like really hard nipples that you could see through her shirt. It was nuts. Because you figure her bra probably has not a lot of padding because she clearly didn't need it, but like a little bit of padding. But the nipples were still like daggers and it wasn't even cold. It's just like either this girl's nipples are like hard all the time or it was like a naturally like, whoa. And it just made us all so crazy. We just wanted a piece. She made the hit list, but she was what we all wanted to hit. From the back, from the front, from the side. It's not even that wrong, but it's just wrong enough for it to be something that nobody who typically runs YouTube channels would say. And because of that, it makes it the exact type of thing that I always want to say. I apologize. I apologize for edgelord differencing right now. Oh, they wouldn't say it, so I'm gonna say it. YouTube got to where it is because it was what TV was not. We used to have this phrase back in the day on TV that it was too hot for TV. We'd have these crazy VHS tapes and weird, Girls Gone Wild and all kind of stuff like that. YouTube comes up and it's like a little bit edgy, or it's cool, it's crazy. Look at all these fail compilations. People hurting themselves. Oh, people saying the wildest things because it's just some jackass in his backyard yelling at his cat. Fuck you, bitch. I'll end you. I will end you, you fucker. I'll kill you. You cat. Now everything's insensitive. That's not okay. You can't do that. You can't say that. That's not sterile. Who's gonna support you in the way of sponsorships? With you swearing so much you can't do that. Oh, you're talking about women? You're objectifying women? Bitch, I love women in a way you can't understand. Chop2 Screw 2 says, I haven't watched TV in 5 years. Unless you've only been watching the Kyle channel, you have been watching TV, because my point is YouTube has become TV. The same way that The Simpsons have gotten kind of stale because it used to be counterculture and now it is culture. It is like what it used to make fun of. YouTube used to be the opposite end of the spectrum from what TV was, and YouTube has become as sterile as TV. Is that iced tea?
You're right, Sile. I am sorry, so here you go, my dude. It's not a lot, but I hope that's okay.
Otaku, it's not about the amount. It's about the thought. You've gone far. You've hit me with a donation right in my wound, and it will help me heal, and I appreciate and love you for it. Thank you. You've gone the distance. I just heard something crinkle behind me. It was ever so strange, ever so alarming, top charming, like the video, damn it, right? Yeah, whatever. Number 14, during middle school, a few kids sold some weed, and someone bought some and smoked it in the building, which was just stupid. The kid that sold it to him didn't want to get in trouble, so he pulled the fire alarm so people wouldn't find the kid. We all got to go home afterwards. That's a smart motherfucker. How did they, I would love to have seen the chain of events where he was able to, what the hell am I reading? I just got a comment from a bot. There are like all of these like weird bots with pictures of big titty Asian girls that comment on your on videos. You are not supposed to reply to those videos. They reply to the comments. They could probably compromise your channel. But this one literally just says the words, "I'm alone." Like we should text back, "On my way." Big titty Asian girls. That shouldn't be a red flag. Red flag. Let me delete that comment before somebody makes the mistake. YouTube ain't on top of that kind of stuff either. It's a shame. It's a shame. Number 13. The 30-ish-year-old theater teacher ran off with a graduate. I was kind of pals with the student during a play the spring before the scandal, and she hosted the cast party where, in retrospect, they seemed a little cozier than appropriate. As much as I'm dying for the inside scoop, I can't imagine friending her on social media and asking, "So what's up with you and Mr. Bing Bong?" is a good idea. Yeah, stay far away from that. Get yourself a pole, but not the type of pole that 30-year-old teacher was giving that recent graduate. Number 12, student brutally murdered his parents. He was a friend and co-captain of the soccer team. His mom was my English teacher. There is a link to the story. Holy fuck. Some dude named Larry Swartz struggled his whole life. Foster care as a child. Then as one of two boys adopted by, oh my god, they were his foster parents? No. These were parents that adopted him. All right, hear me out. I'm actually going to go into the story here. Larry is the name of the dude who apparently struggled his whole life. Bob and Kathy Swartz were the parents, but there's a portion here that says abuse. And the window may be a little bit over, so I'm going to try to bring it in so you can see. The mood within the household turned volatile as the boy, or the boys, him and his brother, hit adolescence. Not his real brother, but like, you know, the other kid. Bob and Kay were strict disciplinarians with rigid house rules. They lacked good parenting skills and were becoming overwhelmed with the challenges inherent in raising two teenagers. Bob and Kay subjected the boys to constant criticism and harsh scoldings, and they often punished their children for even the minor infringements of the rules. When it came time to deal with more serious problems like Michael being disruptive at school, the at-home punishment became more severe. During family fights, Larry would try to calm his parents. Michael would do just the opposite. He often talked back and agitated the fighting. Bob had a ferocious temper and zero tolerance for Michael's rebellious behavior. It did not take long for the verbal lashings to turn into physical abuse. Larry managed to escape the beatings, but not the verbal and psychological abuse. The Swartzes were determined not to let Larry end up like Michael, and they kept a close watch on his activities. In a desperate attempt to regain his favorite child status, Larry told his parents that he wanted to become a priest. It worked. I think it's so dangerous trying so hard to please your parents that you change yourself into this fuckboy. Bro, the person writing this made one of the portions of the story snap, crackle, and pop. What the fuck? Bruh. When the detectives from the sheriff's department arrived, they immediately secured the crime scene. A search of the home produced several clues. First, nothing of any value seemed to have been stolen. A blood trail led outside, indicating that Kay's body had been dragged to where it was found. In addition, a bloody palm print was found on the glass of the patio door. They also uncovered a bloody maul out in a wet, wooded area. A neighbor alerted the detectives to the blood that he saw in the front of his home. Investigators followed the trail along with a series of footprints from the neighbor's house through the neighborhood and into the woods. The footprints included human shoe prints, paw prints from what was likely a dog, one bear footprint, and that may have been made by someone wearing a sock. It appeared that Kay Swartz survived her initial attack and managed to escape the house, but was then chased through the neighborhood by her assailant until she was caught and murdered. Michael's alibi. Larry was arrested and charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. Larry explained how he dragged his mother out through the patio door and across the snow in the backyard and laid her out near the swimming pool. He removed her clothes. Then, in a final act to humiliate her, he moved her body into an obscene position and assaulted her with his finger. He then got rid of the murder weapon and his bloody clothing by throwing them into the wet, wooded area behind the house. Y'all niggas never heard of fire? Yeah, this is not Kyle's murder critique. I'm just saying, you know, throwing clothes somewhere. Y'all trying to get caught? I mean, y'all already gonna get caught. This is like Clue Town out here. You know what I mean? This is like Evidence City. But, Jesus Christ. Now I'll leave this clothes right here for somebody to find. Got him. Is what the police will say when they find this. What the hell? He returned inside and he went to Annie's room. Oh no. Annie, are you okay? She had woken up during the commotion. Would you tell us? But Larry assured her that it was just a nightmare and told her to go back to sleep. Larry did not mention anything to his lawyer about chasing Kay through the neighborhood. When asked about it, Larry said that he had no recollection of that happening. Sometimes I feel like if people don't go to my wish list, then I'm just gonna have to murder, you know? I would never. Kyle loves. Kyle doesn't kill. Kill with kindness, maybe. Would you tell us that you're okay? Oh, hear the sound of the window with a shark you, a crescendo Annie. Oh no. Number 11. First week of school. Physical education. Physical education, okay? The first section was swim. Wasn't my class, but the class after. This kid was playing a game with his friends in the water. Who could hold their breath the longest? He was going up for air and hit his head on the pointy part of the gutter and never made it to the surface. Friends didn't notice, teacher didn't notice. Eventually, football players coming back to the locker rooms noticed. He ended up dying. The teacher was fired, although I wouldn't fully blame him as he was attending and teaching kids who didn't know how to swim or weren't strong swimmers. One adult for over 60 kids? That's the school's fault. I guess it is. Can you imagine Dia in a pool? You know? All eyes would probably be on her, so you wouldn't be able to like cop a feel and like squeeze and grab on her real good with them big ass floaty titties. Everybody be trying to grab squeeze a hold of that. But, you know, you, perhaps a smarter guy, could go for, you know, maybe some double D's, you know? Which is like, because everybody's got their eyes on the D over there. Look at those, right? Meanwhile, some kid's drowning. You know what I mean? Number 10. Kid in my class sent an email to the White House threatening to kill Socks. I'll kill those Socks. I'm kidding. Socks was the name of the Clintons' cat. Secret Service showed up a few days later after they tracked down the computer. What do you have against the cat? You think that's funny? Sometimes Trump tweets and I want to say something savage, but then I think to myself, I told Dia this the other night, what if he actually sees it? And because he's such a fickle, tiny egoed old man with a tiny pee-pee, he would send somebody after me. Yep. It's not worth it, guys. In that moment, I felt not brave enough to say something to Trump, because if you already know the best way to cut somebody deep is to tell them something that unfortunately is true. They don't like that. Seraphin Bear says, can Dia swim? Can you swim?
I'm not a very strong swimmer.
You're not a strong swimmer. What the fuck? So can you even...
I never got properly taught how to swim. I can, like, with effort, make myself float. But I don't know how to, like, float on my back or anything like that. I can kind of swim forward. But, like, like, there is a swimmer, not a strong swimmer, and then that's me. Way at the bottom. But I just never got taught, you know?
Well, with those huge flotation devices on your chest, I'm pretty sure you'd be fine.
Oh my gosh.
You can't tread water, though?
Yes?
I throw you in a pool, like 10-foot pool, you can keep your head above water.
Oh my gosh, no.
What?
It would take a lot of effort. That's why I never, like, try to swim too far out, because I know that if, like, I can't, like, I'm just not a strong swimmer. Don't do that. That would kill me. I would die.
Bro.
The only swimmer besides my stepdad is Ruth, because Ruth got taught how to swim. So she knows how to swim really good.
What if I buy, like, an above ground pool? Is that white trash?
Nah.
Is it? Are you sure? Are we sure it's not? Are we sure it's not white trash?
No, why would it be white trash?
I want one of them big ass ones that's like, you know what I mean? I'll know it when I see it. It's like, I think this is it. $400 for that? It may be but wait, 15 feet sounds about right. How could it be so expensive?
Because it's 15 feet, the size?
Is 15 feet what I'm thinking? Is that the depth of it? No, by 48 inches, bitch. What am I thinking? Is this right? No.
That's like a little kid.
That's too tiny. This may be what I'm looking for. 8 feet by 30 inches? That sounds about right. You know, I wish they had better representation than some stock footage of white people cut off.
Just take a picture of them.
No, dude, it's not even, Dia. What they do is they find stock photos and then people in swimwear and then just go, all right, now let's put some blue over the bottom of them and then, reduce the opacity. Just put them in the pool. Good, done.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting like a pool.
This is until we figure out. Can you imagine? Oh God, do we even want that? Is it like gonna get used? Not this. If we got this, we definitely use it. What I'm thinking is like if we were to get like an underground pool, it would be management.
Yep. And I don't think either of us are about that life.
And much like buying a fucking wave runner or a boat, we would have to use it frequently enough to justify having it.
Yep. Versus this one where you just, you plop it up and then you use it and then you plop it down and you're good.
Bruh.
And it's less expensive.
That's the type of shit where like you're thinking to yourself, I'm gonna need to have a kid.
No.
Or
a dog.
Rawr.
Dogs like swimming.
Oh my God.
It's a good source of exercise. A good form of exercise.
Guys, don't threaten to kill anybody's cats. I can't believe how hard I went off on that bing bong. A pool for Christmas, so we can be cold in the water. How fun. There was a tornado warning earlier, and that's what that noise was from my phone earlier, right?
Yeah, you told me.
Shit was nuts. Number 9. The Harlem Shake was a craze. Ill. We had a RE teacher. What's this? RE. RE teacher. RE. Real. Round titties. I don't know. What? What? Explain, hey, would you blow me, religious education?
Does that mean Bible study?
What?
That's probably a hardcore Southern thing, because we don't have that up north. Unless you're going to, like, specifically a religious school.
It's Bible study.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Bible study, basically. Alright, where does this go? Where does
It's alarming to me. I'm trying to place it, but I don't need to be so confused by it. We had a religious education teacher who desperately enjoyed being the popular teacher. Why? And you doing that? Just read it. He desperately enjoyed being the popular teacher, so he got in on the craze. He invited 40 pupils from my year to his classroom at lunch and filmed his own Harlem Shake video, which in itself would have been against safeguarding rules. I don't even know. Thing is, he also taught sexual education. I just don't know what this story just gets wilder and wilder. Everyone got into his cupboard before the start of the video for props, my dude. The video was essentially a group of 14-year-olds throwing dildos and condoms all around the room while he, of his own accord, grinded on a life-size cutout of the Pope. He was suspended under investigation for half a year but surprisingly, he kept his job. He was a lot more professional when he returned.
Yeah. Being the favorite teacher is...
I don't think this is about him trying to be anyone's favorite. I think he wanted to be popular. I think he, much like many of the single moms and girls that are past their prime, they get on the internet and they recognize that they can get a little bit of attention. So now they want a lot of bit of attention, Dia. And it's sad. It's sad. And it's funny because, like, you're here as a teacher, a religious teacher. And whereas the sexual education initially seemed like a conflict of interest, who better to teach sex ed than someone who is teaching religious bullshit, because they can really put the fear of God in you and make you feel like a naughty sinner for wanting to do anything of the sexual variety. You want to have sex? Do you want this? Oh my God, look at the herpes. It's everywhere. It's all over you. You'll die.
It's sad because they also teach mostly, to boys that, like, masturbating is bad and, you'll go to hell for it. And it's like, nah, dude, it's better to do that than, like...
Ooh,
What?
I messed up the audio. I'm always doing that. I hope it's also going through both ears. I was trying to move the mic closer to me. Let me see and make sure that it's going through both ears, guys. You'd be able to tell me faster than I could see, but let me know if the audio is still going through both ears. Device properties. Additional device properties. Advanced. Yes. All audio is still good, thank you. Because I have my mic a little bit too extended, and it's causing I got a new microphone, and the arm was extended pretty far, so it was dipping a little bit. I didn't censor the girl. I was pulling the microphone while she was talking, and one thing led to another. So, I mean, guys, don't let clout seeking go to your head. Look at Boogie. Boogie's like our favorite story. I mean, we're not autistic, so we can't say that, Christian would be the greatest story. But sometimes you gotta know, just find somebody whose attention you want specifically, not, everybody's. Yes, lad. Okay. Number 8. When in middle school, the school forced us to give our phones to the vice principal, and they would stay there locked during the day. They all got stolen. Around 120 smartphones.
Oof. So the school paid for their phones, right?
Surely. Sorry, I was actually looking for, like, answers. Number 7. A kid in my senior year short story class was charged with stabbing, beheading, and burning one of his friends / drug dealer. You want to know what my first, oh God, I can't phrase it like this, not on the internet. Boy, I love me some weed. But you want to know what my first suggestion, if anybody were to go into something as interesting as dealing, it would be to prepare yourself for trouble and to make it double. Do you get what I'm saying? You would need to get yourself perhaps some recording equipment, just in the way of an alarm, maybe something that's going to trigger in a way and set off like an Amber Alert styled blaring alarm on your phone. And on top of that, you need to be strapped, if you know what I mean when I say that, because you're dealing with druggies. You're dealing with people that would potentially do anything for their next fix. And when they can't get that fix, it'll bring out the worst in them. They'll become an animal. It's one thing to stab somebody, Dia, but to behead them?
And then burn them.
mean, burning is what we have already established is a great way to get rid of some stuff. But, you know, burning a body, my dude, there's going to be a lot of that left over. And it's going to be gross now. And there's going to be like, what are you going to do, scrape it up? You better be going somewhere where it doesn't matter now. You know? You're going somewhere where hopefully other people can't. Shut up, you're talking too much. So, I remember the day like it was yesterday. Were you reminiscing now? Sitting in my short story class when my teacher came in tears because she had just heard the news. Students didn't find out about it until later. I actually have a friend who testified in his trial that he was purchasing the murder materials at the hardware store that she worked at. That's really crazy. Kyle, did you hear about the DMCA bill that they're trying to pass? What would it make? Things worse? Of course it's going to make it worse if Stop DMCA is trending. So, I guessed correctly. Did you hear that Twitch is trying... Dia, did you hear this?
About what?
Twitch has decided that the phrase incel, the phrase simp, and I think another one is a bannable offense if anybody uses it.
Well, then I'm glad I never use it because I don't like those words, but I don't think it's something that should be bannable. Like, Twitch is Nintendo and Disney right now, you know? Like, all of these big companies.
Oh no, look, the quartering's all over this, Dia. Republican Senator Tom Tillis wants you to go to prison for copyright strikes.
What? Did his SoundCloud account didn't take off well enough?
Apparently there's a list of people who have donated to this campaign. Viacom, Universal, Walt Disney, $2,500.
What did it say?
You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. The recording industry, Warner Music, Heart Media. Oh my God.
It's time for all of us to move out of this country.
They're trying to send people to prison. Listen. Ajit Pai, the cocksucker of the universe, really did try to make some garbage shit happen in the way of net neutrality when he was fucking around, because now he's being ousted from what I understand.
Yes. But people still believe, and it's...
This is unreal. What a fucking bitch. These old people have lost their mind. They've lost control of what they regard media to be. I was talking about this shit earlier in the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube replaced what TV was. And not just YouTube specifically, but the internet. You know what I mean? YouTube became the answer to the stale, formulaic, boring garbage that was television. Television is a lot like Marvel's Avengers. They were telling you what you wanted instead of giving you what you wanted, what you're asking for, what you genuinely desire, you know? So of course, everybody's interest drifted online where we could find these communities, these niche creators that were making content that we were interested in. Okay? So now YouTube really is just like TV, where they're in bed with all of these companies, and Twitch is reaching a point now where they're deciding you can't play this, you can't have that, you can't listen to this music while you're streaming. And these people, having lost control of everything that they used to make money off of, are so mad now that they're trying to make it a felony to include jail time if you get strikes on your fucking channel. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen. iHeartMedia, you know, they used to have their gay little app that was almost Spotify, but not really. It didn't work because you guys are out of touch and you don't know what anybody wants. The Warner Music, Walt Disney, these people are donating upwards of 1,000, 2,500, 3,500, 4,500.
I see where they're putting their last amount of money towards.
This is what they want. They want people to go down because they need to be the only source. They want to be that monopoly. You shouldn't be able to get it anywhere else. How dare you do that? How dare you play that music? You know what I mean? These are the same people who want to abolish what we know as fair use. It is transformative. You get what I'm saying? We're not just taking that thing and copying it and pasting it. We are making it different. This is new. Holy shit. I had no idea about this, and you've told me about something terrifying, True Silver. Every day we wake up to some horseshit like this. And the crazy thing is, this is the type of bullshit that they just try to slide in. You know what I'm talking about? They try to slip it in when we got other shit going on. Maybe people should be worried about an election. Maybe people should be worried about like what's going on in their country. But instead, it breaks my heart to know that some crotchety old bastards mad that the amount of money they have isn't going to be as much as they could have. So now they come in for everybody. Y'all already rich, but we're not as rich as we could be. So this dude stabbed, beheaded, and burned the body of his drug dealer. The person telling the story says they remember it like it was yesterday. I was sitting in my short story class and the teacher came in, telling us that they had been murdered. And I had a friend who testified at the trial because they were the one that they purchased the murder materials from at the hardware store that they worked at. Wild. Number 6. Oh, it's such a bummer that news is not good. Dia, I want you to think about how fucking disgusting it's gotta be for Disney and Universal and all these music companies and industry douchebags immediately jump up and say, take our fucking money. We're all about that. That'll put the fear of God in those bastards so they stop using our music. Holy shit. Bad things pass.
Yes, but we have to hope that it won't. We have to hope that it won't because some new...
we need to figure out a better job. We need to figure out some money so that we can get away from here. America has been convincing everybody that it's so great.
And free.
It's the land of the free.
And it's not.
Home of the brave. You know what I mean? America had some great things going on and still does, but it is only what it is because of the people, and the people are the things worth dying on a hill for, not this place. You know, the truth of the matter is, if America was a dude, America would be running around telling everybody how big its dick is, how powerful it is, how much money it has. They'd be one of these normie simp fucking basic losers on fucking Snapchat, on Instagram, constantly taking pictures of the money that they have and, putting a gun on the table because they need to tell you that they're powerful. They need to tell you that they have money. But real money is anonymity. The real wealthy people are not some Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos motherfucker. There's some guy pulling the strings that you'll never know the name of. Not rich as wealth, son. Not power as you understand it, but power that they can make it so that you are unaware of. That's real power. You know? You ever hear the phrase, the greatest trick that the devil ever pulled was convincing everybody he didn't exist? That's what real power is, my dude. You got the power to pull strings. And nobody knows your name. So how could they connect it to you? They can't, son. They can't. Number 6. Ooh, I don't want to think about this stuff. We just need to get out of here. You know, I'm waking up sad. I can't have as much weed as I want to have. so they don't sell it anywhere. Number 6. A teacher had an affair with a student. It's weird. It says a student, but then students has an S at the end of it. I'm not sure. Weird. A student had an affair with a student's. Try that again. A teacher had an affair with a student's. That's what it says. She was arrested and released on bail. Then, a few days later, she sent an email to other teachers saying it wasn't an affair, but that she was actually being raped by the student and blackmailed. She even attached screenshots of the texts. Later that day, she murdered her suicide and then... Later that day, she murdered her husband and committed suicide. I got ahead of myself. Okay. Can you imagine being the husband in that scenario? Where your bitch crazy wife fucked a student and then tried to spin the story, of course, that she was abused.
Here are these screenshots. No, he did it to me and he's blackmailing me too. Die, husband, die. Now I'm gonna kill myself.
You can do it in the reverse order. Kill you.
They link the article in the comments.
They link the article in the comments, don't they? How do you know that?
Because it says there in the edit.
Merry Christmas, everyone, says somebody. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Didn't I sing Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire? Along, like, probably 2-3 years ago. I should sing another Christmas song. Wow, you do say probably longer because you've been here. Jesus Christ.
I've been here for 5 years.
Oh my God. We should definitely get hotter and then stream together and be an unbearable, like, insufferable couple. And then we can just get hot and then tell people anything. That's how it works.
How would we be insufferable?
We'd be insufferable because we'd be into ourselves.
What?
We'd be into ourselves. If we were delicious.
I wouldn't be into myself if I was, I guess.
You should go back to who you were when I first met you. And then I'll show you through my eyes. And then, Dia, you would be insufferable. Because you'd know what you have and you'd wield it like a weapon.
Not at all.
Yes, you would.
You'd
still be sweet, but you'd wield it. You'd wield these looks. You'd be like, foolish. You'd be standing on the roof. You'd be like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure character. It'd be wild. Don't say EO just because we haven't got to the good part of that show.
I'm not going to, because I don't care. I don't want to wait to get to the good part. It should be good from the frickin' beginning.
You heard it here,
Then
folks.
it's a waste of time.
Dia's pissed off at JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Why would you do this to her? Is it because you didn't like the video? Is it because the wishlist link is in the description, but you're not clicking it hard enough? You know, could be any number of these 2 things that I've listed.
Any number of these.
Number 5. The lunch lady has... Oh my God. The lunch lady was having sex with students and buying them alcohol. Dia, that's a hell of a game. Immediately when you hear lunch lady, you think to yourself, damn, most lunch ladies ain't that fine where they'd be worth bending over. You know what I mean? But if there was something in it for the kids, maybe it'd be worth it. Maybe if she was all like, I'll buy what you want if you slap this box.
Slap this box.
Oh, lunch lady Doris. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't be thinking about the lunch lady like that.
Oh my God. Slap it, lunch lady. Give me that alcohol.
Oh, damn, you gonna get that sauce, Barry. Give me the sauce. Give me the sauce. Oh.
Number 4.
Why?
My high school guidance counselor effed a science teacher's wife. Oh, what? But that person's not even at the school. That is disgusting. Why? They got a divorce. Both teachers still work at the same school to this day, and the students will never let it go. The story has been handed down from year to year.
Oh my God.
They need that job, dude. The shame hasn't made the guidance counselor,
Quit?
well, the guidance counselor's probably, loving it. It's the science teacher. That should have quit. Kids are brutal.
Hey, you see that guy? You gave me a D? Everybody listen up. You see this guy? He used to have a wife. But not anymore. You see the guidance counselor? He was giving it to her. Oh, the old in and out. And she was loving it. She was all like, oh my God. My science teacher husband doesn't give it to me like this. I know you didn't bring a rubber, but I just kinda want you to finish. I just want you to finish. Fill it up in there.
Yeah, it's hot when you talk like that. I love when you say fill it up in there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nothing gets people hotter than...
Yeah, you want me to fill it up in there? Ah, you're so romantic. And that's what happened.
Just like that.
This guy wanted to give me a D.
Not even
How about
proper
these
English.
nuts in your face? Just like these nuts from the science.
I'm just kidding.
Why did you lock the door?
I didn't lock the door. I did lock the door with my mind. I'm a powerful mind locker. You guys have heard of the hurt locker, but have you heard of the mind locker? Number 3. Probably the time that a girl gave a guy a BJ in the bathroom.
The air fryer thingy.
After you use it, just put it in the sink or like fill it up with water for me. You know what I mean? I bought Dia some Chick-fil-A this morning, but I didn't realize how much smaller the Chick-fil-A biscuits are than like the normal lunchtime burgers. They were great. They were just smaller than I was thinking. That's my anecdote. I hope you enjoyed it. Number 3, probably the time a girl gave a guy a BJ in the bathroom. The guy filmed it and sent it to a friend. His friend sent it all around the school. Eventually, the police had to get involved because the one guy was guilty of distribution of CP. Not cool, dude. Jesus, it's the weirdest thing in the world that you just mentioned Jack in the Box. Because Jack in the Box blew my mind yesterday because I don't remember what we were talking about. Dia and I were talking about something. I'm trying to figure out what. Dia and I were talking about some burger place. Oh, I think it was Hardee's. We were talking about Hardee's and how I'd never eaten at Hardee's and I'd never gotten anything from Hardee's because we were looking at like, I don't remember what happened the other day, but they had like some kind of weird... They were saying that like a meal would be free if you delivered it. It wasn't real, but... It was like something that Twitter was like talking about. Like the Twitter was trending with some kind of, oh, you could have gotten a free meal or like a meal for nothing with some app. So I was looking at the app, not that I was going to order anything. And I saw Hardee's and I was talking about Hardee's and then Dia brought up Jack in the Box. So I Googled Jack in the Box to tell her it's a burger place. And when I Google it, not only do I see burgers, but I saw like breakfast sandwiches. So I thought to myself, oh, that's really interesting that it's like Sonic. If you guys have ever been to Sonic, they have breakfast sandwiches at Jack in the Box. Apparently, Jack in the Box also has fucking tacos? I never knew that. I don't know if there are Jack in the Boxes in Florida. But not only do they have normal burgers, they have breakfast sandwiches like Sonic, and they also have tacos. I'm not shitting you. Here's where my jaw just fell right off because I couldn't handle it. Okay? Jack in the Box apparently has a teriyaki bowl that they serve.
And chicken bowl.
With grilled chicken and like, like you're going to Chick-fil-A or not Chick-fil-A, what am I thinking, Dia? Panda Express or Chipotle. Mm-hmm. And I was like, there's no way in hell that this tastes good because it's too much. So you see the link is purple. I came over to this video of some dude to see what it tasted like. This dude was so smiley. The dude in there must have thought he was gay as hell. Watch this part.
Steak teriyaki bowl with brown rice. Thanks so much, my friend. I appreciate it. You as well. Stay frosty now. All right. Bye.
All that, look, that was kind of awkward to me. Like how much he was smiling. And then at one point he kind of like tweaks his head like a dog would, you know? And I was like, if a guy ever did that to me, I think he was gay. You know what I mean? I'd be like, wait, is he coming on to me? He's just happy. Look.
Almost.
No, God, that little head flop is super gay. I don't want anybody doing that to talk to me. Okay?
What if I did it?
What if you did it? Are you a gay man, Dia? Are you one day going to just like whip out a stone and I'm going to be like, is that a poke stone? And you're going to touch it to your skin, even though you would already be touching it because it's in your hand, and then you're going to evolve? And I'm going to be like, man, how did you change? You take off your pants and there's a dick. And then I go, okay, let's start packing some bags.
What?
I'm not staying with you if you have a dick, Dia. It's not funny. Like, this is the conversation that I've been meaning to have with you. And listen, putting my hands together, drawing the line. If you get a penis, I'm not staying with you.
If I get one.
Yeah. Or if you develop one in the middle of the night. No.
Damn.
This has been a Kyle review of the steak teriyaki bowl from Jack in the Box.
Without even, you know, me being the one to go.
If you ever try to get a penis in the middle of the night, I will numb you, chop it off, and serve it to you in a bowl with teriyaki sauce and rice.
Fine, then I'll do the same thing to you.
How dare you?
Why would you do that to me? And not expect it to
This is
happen
my
to you?
manhood. If you attack me,
Shut up.
if you attack my manhood,
Look, sometimes you act more like a woman than I do.
that's insane. You know, unless women love titties too. You know,
Yes.
women love titties in an ironic way. They don't truly understand them. Their power, their glow, their beauty. So we finish this list, we arrive at number 2, okay? History teacher disappeared in the night with the French teacher's wife. And the other French teacher made national news for sexually abusing the boys.
Every day we stray further and further from the light
What's
of God.
insane to me about this story is that it's the second entry this list where someone got it in with the teacher's wife. And I can't get over the idea that maybe these wives were just sluts. And they ended up in a scenario where they're meeting the other teachers and they just immediately look and like imprint like an animal on this other man. Like, oh, so this is my coworker. And she's just like, yeah, hi. In case you need to reach him, here's my number, but it'll go to my phone, so whatever you want. Oh, by the way, Kyle, I got this new bra. It seems to be of a French design. Can you tell me a little bit more about it? I'm just gonna take it off very quickly so you can see the type that it is in this video, Kyle. What the fuck, bro? What's wrong with these women? Nobody's demanding people be in a relationship, you know. You guys can just be fast and loose and free. And not every relationship is monogamous either. And if you don't want a monogamous relationship, you can be with a partner that wants to play the field and have some fun too. And as long as you guys are consenting adults, it's fine. And even more props if you guys are being safe, you know? And wrapping that PP up. You know what I'm talking about? Dope. But why? Listen, there's one more entry on this terrifying and scary list that was made even more horrifying because of True Silver Wolf and this DMCA stuff that I'm not prepared for. I really can't handle that. I think it's fucking scary, Dia. How many people were donating to this thing? It terrifies me.
You should stop calling them people and call them companies. Because people aren't donating to that. It's companies. Companies that feel threatened.
Dia, there was a $20,000 donation from Comcast.
All of these
AT&T, $14,000. Sony Pictures, $6,000. Sony. We don't matter. We don't matter to these people. All that matters is money. Oh my God. And it's all money that they can pocket a portion of, you know, thank you for pursuing this, and throw towards whatever costs are going to accompany them pushing this. Pushing the idea that maybe some guy is in his bedroom playing a song on a stream, you know? And then he gets a strike, so he should go to jail? What the fuck? Number 1 on this list reads, my school district gave all high school students laptops that they could bring home with them and use for schoolwork. They could also remotely activate the webcams and spy on the other students. One kid got caught smoking weed. My man. He was doing this while he was in his room at home, and I think was going to get suspended. He sued the district in response for the invasion of privacy and won the case. It got national media attention for a little while. Good on him. Good on him. I wonder how many people saw like some topless girls, you know? I remember when you used to sit at your laptop and I'd be like, hey, can you put that phone on your lap and then point it up and then undershirt? And you'd be like,
That's dumb. Here you go.
and I'd be like, yeah. That's me clapping because I'm so... She's going to eat her sandwich back there.
Yes.
Did you get like a butter dish lid or something to eat off of?
Huh? No, it's a lid.
It's a lid to something.
Lid.
Is it a lid to like a Cool Whip or something?
What? No, it's one of the lids that your mom gave us.
A lid to what?
From the food.
Like a Tupperware lid?
Yeah.
Okay. I would have preferred if it was a Cool Whip lid or like a butter.
That would require the butter to be like without a top for a bit, and I don't want that.
We need to get some butter dishes and just have them, you know? My grandma used to really put some weird stuff in some butter dishes. I miss it. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this very ridiculous list on a scary and ridiculous day. As usual, hope you guys are having fun, making sense, eating good in the neighborhood or whatever the hell people would normally say. You get this banner out of my face, I gotta make the window big and then make it go away. If marijuana is the devil's lettuce, what else does he put on his sandwiches? Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho. Ha ha. Hellman's mayonnaise, but there's a space between hell and men's. So it's Hellman's mayonnaise. Lame sauce, bro. Dead or vegetable?
Oh no!
Whoa! Wow. You ever watch a video and you're just like, man, why did they start it so early? You know? They should just get to what the video's about. Jeez. Somebody tell me when to skip to in this video because it's just taking so long. But this one was just like, what is this? Holy shit. Holy shit. Make my coffin. Hey, TikTok thoughts. No, can you stop? Can you stop it? Can you? Okay, thank you. Wait, that didn't stop it. It just, okay, there we go. Damn, Dia. But not really. That's got to be cutting off some circulation. And you can tell that she's like constricting herself with whatever she's wearing in the way of a corset. It's not very well hidden. You can see the borderline beams of it. So when people post this shit and say unreal proportions, this might as well be Instagram, you know, reality. I mean, they're nice titties, surely. But she is clearly cutting off circulation with them pants she's wearing. And she's wearing some kind of corset under this bullshit. But look at her shaking her thighs around, Dia. That's all these girls gotta do. And now they have I don't know what to call it. They are nice breasts. But that face, Dia, what do you think's going on with the face
She's shaking her legs, but she's like moving her upper half up. Woman, if you're trying to shake your boobs, shake your arms, not your thighs.
Well, these girls don't know what the hell they're doing. It's as simple as that.
Like, she looks old enough to know that that's how you're supposed to do it. She's dumb.
Rare image of farm pit. An old school, very smelly Eastern European criminal punishment. You know, this is probably poop. Of course it's poop, Gael. Why didn't you put that together? A smelly punishment. A farm pit. Oh my god, Dia. Look at that.
Why are you showing me that while I'm eating?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You are a freak though. You like Death Parade, so. Why is this not safe for work? I gotta see, dude. I'm sorry that my Reddit is so gangster that everything's not safe for work, guys. I can't show you any of this. Mom has told her own mother stabbed her toddler and baked her in the oven.
So the grandma did it. The grandma killed her baby. The grandma killed her grandkid.
Now, I've told you in the past that many grandparents harbor jealousy towards the newborn, not just because they're young, not just because of attention, but because it's just a thing that happens, you know?
I'm so happy that at least I didn't have those types of grandparents. Everyone loved the fact that I was born because I was the first one. So there was a lot of love.
Mom is told, Dia,
that her
own mother stabbed her toddler and baked her in an oven.
Like, what do you do? You know? Like, if my own mom did that, I don't think I could stop myself from trying to kill her. Like, I love my mother. I love my mother to death. I would take a bullet for her. But if you touch my baby...
Yeah, we gave you the kid. We trusted you with this kid, and you didn't just stab it and kill it, Dia. You baked it in the oven. You baked it in the oven.
That's...
You people think you understand evil. Evil don't stop, baby. Evil's like a dance that just continues past when it's interesting. It's like a GIF that you start, and you're like, okay, I've had enough. But the GIF is like, no. We've only just begun. Okay. Damn, you know. What could go wrong pressing the brake pedal at last moment with an unsecured load? Boom shakalaka. Is that guy okay? He's got to be okay because it's just what could go wrong. They don't put dead people gifts over here, you know? You may be cool, but you'll never be as cool as Marilyn Manson and Johnny Depp smoking a bowl in the bushes. Damn. I'm glad that they making it work. They make me want to smoke a bowl in the bushes, Dia. But maybe you can just not shave, and then I can do that from the comfort of my own bedroom. See what I did there? You're not eating, are you?
Yes, I'm eating.
I'm sorry, don't joke. I try not to be funny, but... do you get what I mean, though?
Yes, I understand the joke.
Yeah, just trying to make sure that it's not too highbrow for you. High bush. Pretty fucking stupid. Cyberpunk? No, don't. Bruh. Stop. No. No. Cringe-topia. It's a guy shaving. fucking disgusting. I love this subreddit. It just finds garbage subreddits, Dia. Lolicon not safe for work. What the fuck? Whoa, this looks like poop. What? What happened here? I present the most giant grilled nugget to be seen by man? I don't know why this is being upvoted. Why do I have to see this? I guess 146 isn't a lot. Maybe this is for like Chick-fil-A employees and they would understand it because they work there. But as people who don't work there, we look at it and we're just like, okay. Why didn't you put something near it for size? Guy shooting a gun ends up shooting his friend. Whoa. Wow. Humongous hangers on Humongosaurus tits. Man. Seems like everything that you follow is a little bit too edgy, brah, you know, for YouTube anymore. Why don't you go to Public Freakout and just see what's going on over there? Public. Douchebag gets punched in the mouth for coughing on a woman in an elevator. Oh boy. Don't treat her comfortably. Oh, I think I remember this one where there's a black dude in the back and he's like, treat her like you treat anybody now. Can I just get him saying that? That's the phrase that I like. Treat her like you treat anybody now. Hold on. We just need to get to that one part.
She crashed into a truck and she just tried to flee. She don't treat anybody. That's all I ask.
That's what I'm saying. Treat her like you treat anybody now. Treat her like you treat. Treat her like you treat.
You under the influence of?
Say it.
No, don't hate.
No.
Yo, wrestle
with him. Oh my god.
You still treat anybody. There we go. We go. Just treat her like you'll treat anybody. That's all I ask.
Good Samaritan calls 911 to rescue man dangling from roof in holiday display, but they pulled out the camera before they helped him. It's not funny. It's funny because he's okay. It's fine. Oh, man. Wait a minute. It's a holiday display. I read it and I didn't even understand it. Good Samaritan calls 911 to rescue man, in quotes, dangling from roof in holiday display. But he is part of the holiday display. Dia? It's a dummy. Yeah. And if you got close, you could see. But if your eyesight's bad, jeez, make it clear he's a dummy. You know? Jeez. Arbiters can't feel emotion, Dia. Yeah, I know all about Death Parade. And I have for forever. Yeah. Guys, I love you. I want you to take it easy. I want you to think of me when you're off stream. I want you to think of me when you're in the dispensary. I want you to go, my God, I know how to make Kyl's Christmas. I know how to make him think of me. And smile and cry tears of joy. And sing good tidings to me wherever you are. You wish me a Merry Christmas. And a new year that doesn't have us go to jail because of DMCA claims. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, dude? Woman late for work complains loudly on the bus. Chill guy diffuses her. Whoa, Rusty Shackleford. You pressed that button. Whoa, Rusty Shackleford has the demonetized signal. Doesn't that mean he's been, excuse me. Doesn't that mean he's been a sponsor for, like, over a year? Thank you, Rusty. You've gone far. I appreciate that as we approach Christmas. I appreciate that as we rosh Christmas. Thank you. You're a hero. Special thanks to you all. Thank you, Otaku, for your donation.
Slap it on some toes.
Thank you, Rusty, for your sponsorship. Hello to Bradley. Bradley says, I think of you when I'm high. Well, if enough of you send me your energy, then maybe I can get a buzz going. Wouldn't that be great, Dia? If instead of a spirit bomb, you can make a spirit bong, Dia? That's stupid. I'm sorry. Whatever. Alright? You guys take it easy. Bradley says, I think when I wonder how loud a package would be getting to your house. How loud a package would be? What? Do you think that they throw it through a window? Are you high right now? What does that mean? How loud a package would be? You think? Does he think like we would open it and it would just be really loud, like it'd be like a Harry Potter thing? Weapon. We don't have another, hour to try to figure out what Bradley's post meant, but I guess it's something to think about. It's a real mind tangler. Oh my god. I'm gonna put this one, and then we'll take it easy. Later, guys. Love you. Dia, what kind of a new icon should I have? Snapchat me what you guys think you'd like as icons. Or Discord, because you can just drop the icon in there. Unless it's on your phone, in which case. But some people are on Discord on their phone. So... Later, I'm gonna go figure out food. Bye. Bye. I streamed twice today. Where's my medal, Dia? Huh? What would I like as a medal? 15 edibles glued together. And I could bite it like a cookie for a day.
You would die.
I wouldn't die if the doses were like 10 milligrams apiece. I'd just take us.
You make it sound like you would take them all at once.
No, my bites would probably be no more than 15 a bite. And I wouldn't be eating it like hump. Don't you eat this pie, okay, Dia? Now, Homer, where is it? I'm gonna look it up. Don't you eat this pie? I'll pay it. Hump. It's my favorite part of the fucking thing. Hold on. No. Let me just get to the part.
Now, Homer!
Now, Homer. Now, I'm just gonna, and if you get eaten, it's your own fault.
I'm just gonna do this.
Okay. And if you get eaten, bro, if you get eaten, it's your own fault. Okay, I'm sorry. Guys, I want to gift you this song because it's one of my favorite moments from The Simpsons. It's the same episode where Lisa's kicking the air and Bart is doing this windmill thing with his hands. And they're just like,
we're gonna do this, and if you get hit, then it's your own fault.
Oh my god. And if you get hit, it's your own fault.
Hello, Queen Lisa.
Wait a minute. Yes! God, it's such a great screenshot. I'm sorry. Man, when you love Simpsons too much, you know what I mean? Oh, God. Homer loses it. I can't say I've seen that. We should be streaming on Twitch more. Just stream a whole bunch of other people's, Simpsons videos.
Yeah, you really want to get shut down on Twitch.
You mean go to jail? I would go to jail for my subs and followers.
No, you wouldn't, because that'd be bad.
This was a week ago. I have not seen this. Thank you for putting me on to this. If you have other Simpsons things that you want to send me, Snap or Discord me. Come on. Maybe I'll just save this for that one playlist for when I'm high. I can't. Just save it. It'll be worth it, Dia. It'll blow my mind then. It will then blow my mind. Does Trump know about aliens? Are they real and does he talk to them? When am I going to make an alien channel, Dia?
I don't know.
All right. Food time. See you guys later. Love you. What happened?
I said don't let your dreams just be dreams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I should just ball myself up and put myself in like a drum and put some rockets on the outside of it. And what happens, happens. You know what I mean?
Why?
Yeah, we tried. Dia, is that yogurt in this room?
It's finished. I ate it all.
Mm-hmm. She didn't get it all.
Says you.
Oh my God. I'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye.